It's just okay. It's just us.
Yeah,
Any music? Any music?
yeah.
Any music?
Let me see. I hope
I'm dancing and there's no music.
So far, so good, though. I thank God, though, for giving me life today. So far, so good, though. I thank God, though, for the place where I did today. Everybody
What's that
say,
thing?
people you want, more. Everybody say, you want more. I go more.
okay. All right, so where is everybody? Where is everybody? Let me check that we are online. Let me check that we are online. Um,
It'll come out of the page though.
that's fine. Let's check that we are online.
Yes, we
Um,
are on live.
we are
We're
online.
on live.
Okay, so where is this one coming from? Um, this is strange.
But it's kind of frozen.
No, you should be back on now. I need you to be back on now. Hello, hello. I don't know who is on online. Is that okay? Or is it you? I didn't realize my stuff is not charged. Are you the one online? So that we can tag and get on. We will be starting like in 3 minutes. We'll be starting in 3 minutes precisely.
Everything. Oh, okay.
I just want to know that maybe it was.
I'm
So
back.
did you see anything online?
I'm back. Okay, let me go and borrow some people. I'm gonna go to WhatsApp.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Chai, Udogu Akataka, Inaputalam Benno Nampa, Chena Suri make me rise faster. Eddie boy, I'm not to I. It's the Mupule Kumune, number. Now every city done the feel the number. Women the Mosina, you be master. I buy put a law now, but to know I. I got my Toro Chineke. I got my Toro Chineke. Diggy can this all some. I'm here to put your soul. Every day I go to bless you. So far, so good, though. I thank God, though, for giving me life today.
Hello. Hi, Bandit. Thanks for joining us on YouTube.
So far, so good, though. I thank God, though, for the place where I did today. Everybody say, people you want more. Everybody say, Uchenna gemeo shetu moro gari meleo niwe kanene kwekeleo too much yo isadelo obajo dolu sogi kanna bodu uwa tuba mo sogi kanne the way you change my life I still can't believe if you never ono ma bori koja kwaya oh gozi ampara oti kere muda no ampara oh gozi ma gozi liti haya oh Iggy can miss all some. I'm a beautiful so every day I go to bless you. So far, so good, though. I thank God, though, for giving me life today. So far, so good, though. I thank God.
Exactly 5 minutes.
muted yourself.
Everybody say,
I think you've muted yourself.
everybody say,
You've
All right.
muted yourself because I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you. I've been loud. The music has been on. I'm fine. I've been
I can't hear
dancing. I
you.
can hear you. Wow. Okay, you need to use headphones. I told you headphones. Headphones.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
got.
so
See, they're on.
okay. All right. I don't know why you can't hear me. Sign out and sign in again. All right. So I will just be going straight into it. I know I have some people joining us on YouTube. So that was why I just I know I kind of um remembered to actually send the links out. So if you are on the Trailblazer group on Facebook, you want to get on with that as well. So we're just going to be diving straight into it. My name is Yeni Hassan, and thank you for being a part of this. Um, my Daily Choice is a fantastic company. They keep dishing out these lovely supplements that helps with in our daily lives, that helps with good health, that helps with you are you looking out after yourself, you being part of ensuring that you have you take care of yourself, as in that's basically it, taking care of yourself as much as you can. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have to share my screen. Elia, just hold on, don't worry. I'm going to have to share my screen, and then we bring this up, and you get to know a bit more about what we offer and what this is all about. So there's this particular new product that I'm sure some people will be thinking, should I get it? Should I not get it? And obviously, I know some people are also not available, maybe because they are in church or they have other plans, because this was actually short notice. So I do really, really apologize. Okay, so but what we'll be talking about is this particular one in the midst of others, because we have like a package of wonderful, wonderful, lovely supplements. It's not because I am calling out to want to sell, it's just because of how powerful and what is packed in. And you are dealing with products that are not, I wouldn't call them, you wouldn't even be thinking, oh, is it adulterated? Is it this? You're getting the good stuff. And that is what this particular company is about. So microbio is what it's called, and it's actually fused together. We have the prebiotics and probiotic. The truth is, yes, we sometimes have probiotic, on the side, and sometimes you have prebiotic on the side, but you are not having the fuse in one. So which makes good value for money. Now, some of us hear what is, we hear probiotic. Well, most of this is also referenced from Google as well. So at the end of it all, I think I did put some, my reference. So because obviously I'm online and I need to reference where I got this information from. So, but what is probiotic? Some of us hear it, some of us know a little bit. We know it has to do with the gut, but wanted to know deep down exactly what it does is very essential. So, this is something that has to do with your gut. Anything that has to do from your small intestine area, all those places that actually deals with digestive system and all that. So, it's actually um everything that has to do with that place. So, they are live microorganisms promoted with claims that they provide health benefits when consumed. So generally by helps with improving or restoring the gut flora. Now the gut flora is like almost similar to what you have in the picture, but they are kind of tiny, tiny lines, almost looking like rug-like kind of thing. Those some rugs that actually have it poked up like that around that place. So the shape of it actually determines what's going on there. You know, so it's generally safe to consume. Probiotic is like you're saying. You are consuming the good bacteria, because most of the good bacteria has been dealt with. It's gone. You have more bad ones there, so it's kind of going there to make sure it has those fantastic bacteria that will do what it's meant to do. So you're talking about safe to consume but may cause bacteria host interactions and unwanted side in rare cases, which is actually very rare. Okay, now but why do I need probiotic? So okay, there's somebody asking me for code. You don't need code. You don't need code. Please just click on the link or join FB. Okay. So why do I need it? Some people that have allergies. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. This is all from research and what a lot of research out there going on how why people do need anything that has to do. So I have to put that disclaimer out there. And we're not saying, what we offer heals or cures. It's all supplement that just helps with whatever is going on in the body. So we are not out saying that anything is curing out here. But why do I need it? Maybe anyone with allergies or asthma, anyone that because it's been linked to be some anything. Most of the diseases actually, I would say, most of them has been claimed to actually start from the gut area. Any form of inflammation from the gut area just spreads up. So the person suffers from one or more mood disorders as well. That could be a sign. It's not the whole sign, but one of the signs. Meaning that the person suffering from one or more mood disorders could have other things. So that's what I'm trying to say. The person have had food poisoning. The person has taken antibiotics. The person is always getting sick. The person has suffers from skin conditions such as acne or psoriasis. Yeah, it's also been linked to happen to what's happening in the gut area. But please, if you have any of such, you also want to visit your doctor actually. Okay. Then you have bloating caused by an overabundance of bad flora in the gut. Now that is very familiar with me. So we are going to be going into this in a very short form. So now the other side of it, what is prebiotic? So prebiotics are specialized plant fibers. Okay, and that's why some form of cereals are wonderful for you. So like what you're looking on here is a fantastic breakfast to start the day. Beautiful, right amount that just kicks in and helps with all digestive system as well. So they act like fertilizers that stimulate the growth of healthy bacteria in the gut. Prebiotics are found in many fruits and vegetables, especially those that contain complex carbohydrates such as fiber and resistant starch. So you see, some of us we take this, some of us we don't even have time to take it. Some of us could start the day with pounded yam. Some of us could start the day with some other things. Some of us, this is the only thing we eat and you're not eating. So there is something that is happening either way. Something happening either way. Okay, now what's the difference? So what's probiotic? So we now know what probiotic means. We know what prebiotic means. So you see that they are the same thing. So what exactly is the difference between the two? So probiotics, on the one hand, are living strains of bacteria that add to the population of good bacteria. So remember, it's everything as gut flora there. So you just add living strains to the population, while prebiotics specialize plant fiber that acts as food for the good. So one is the good bacteria that needs to be there, and the one is the food for the for the good bacteria to feed on. So this stimulates growth among the pre-existing good bacteria. You need this in your gut for a healthy digestive system. And there's a place we are going because some people, this is the only reason they are not losing weight. That is why we are here. Yeah, it's actually about weight loss. Now, there are also some examples of food you can also find probiotics in the natural foods where you're taking, like apple cider vinegar. As much as it is good to take, it's not something you want to keep taking for a very long time. As well, so you want to be careful. So I know a lot of people who do take this as well, which is fantastic. It's a good prebiotic. You can see that it's the pre. So the pre means the food. But so it's either I'm taking the apple cider vinegar and I'm also taking something like yogurt, which is also a very good probiotic. You get that? So I'm taking that, but it's not all the time. There are days you're so busy, don't even have enough time to eat. And if you eat, you're eating junk. And that's life. And that's where start have gut problems, issue, digestive, this constipated, this bloated tummy, can't lose weight, trying to lose weight, trying to eat detox this, juice this, nothing seems to be working because everything is still upside down, needs proper, you know, good thing going in there for it to happen. And your belly is so big as well. So you'll be knowing more about that. Even fermented pap. Pap is also fantastic probiotic. It's good for the guts. Now, any side effects? So, according to Mayo Clinic, this is also reference from Google. Most prebiotics and probiotics can be safely consumed without side effects. Obviously, by healthy adults. I'm talking about adults now. So, we haven't said anything about children, please. So, in some cases, abnormal discomfort, bloating, and gas may also occur while your digestive system adjusts. So, it means sometimes because there is all you were already bloated and then you start having this discomfort because it's trying to work it, it's trying to give the food to to the probiotic is just giving them because there was nothing there. Maybe some of them is even been stripped off, or some have more than the others. So you tend to have so that's what it's doing there. So those are the kind of side effects that looks like you're having, but it's actually working. So probiotics and weight loss. No, so this is where we are actually going. Now we are not hitting the nail on the head with our microbiome and why it is very important in your weight loss journey. Why it should be one of the first things you're gonna get. I'm going to start teaching on how we actually, we do better when it comes to um, when you do some proper things before your actual weight loss journey. And this being it, and that's why we do some other stuff actually with what we were offering, like the events we had online yesterday, talking about the weight loss journey with even our train products as well. So but you want to start thinking about this on how you want to include this, and it's all about you know how to get it. And if you are just joining us, you want to know how to get this, you can actually stop to your upline on how to make sure you get this for yourself. It's very essential. It's really essential. So we are talking about these several strains of probiotics in both the lactobacillus and the bifidobacterium family. Is a big word. So they've been shown to reduce the weight. So these are what is inside the probiotics and the vinegar. So it's been shown to reduce the weight and belly fat. If you are looking for anyone, if you know anyone with big belly fat, this it is so marketable to start with, and I'm going to teach you how you're going to get there. I'm a living example, as another thing when it comes to, using probiotics and how to use it and how to get effective, as in the way your tummy will go from here to within a month, even within 1 2 weeks. What am I saying? 1 week, 2 weeks of doing this process, you'll be fun. You will just like, wow. Someone like me, for those who know, I'm coming from 122 kg up to 97. Now there was a time I didn't even really used to see my feet. If I was standing up, I need to lift it up to see what was there, what was happening. Or you sit down and roll because the belly is like God knows 7 months old pregnant person. And the truth is, it was just all bad bacteria at the end of the day. Yeah. Bad bacteria, bloating, it just took hold of the whole thing. I'm going to be explaining that in a minute. So, Lactobacillus gastric appears to be one of the most effective. So, these are the strains. These strains are actually gotten from bacteria, actually. So they put all these strains. So, you're actually consuming bacteria, but it's good bacteria. That's healthy for your gut. So, now this is the solution with microbiome, our microbiome, if a part of the body melt family distributed by My Daily Choice. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to introduce colonic irrigation. That's number one. Now, how do you go about that? So it's true, you can just start taking it. But if you want the effective one, you want to introduce colonic irrigation to the person. So, how do I introduce colonic irrigation? I want to find where they do colonic irrigation, and then I want to, send my customer there or liaise with them, or just tell them to go and do colonic irrigation. You don't want that headache, so they can go do colonic irrigation. But what will happen is immediately after that colonic irrigation, they want to be on it. Immediately, in short, before they leave the as soon as they are leaving, they are taking our microbiome. The reason is that colonic irrigation helps with extracting. No, obviously, okay, no, I need to start with what is colonic irrigation for some people who may not know in total, in entirety, what it means. So it's this process where you go, um, uh, you you this is a process where they actually stick this tube, in the bum area, the anus area, and where it releases water into to flush. So while it's trying to release, it goes in. There's another one that's linked with it that's coming out, and in that process you're seeing hair. If you're seeing a lot of hair, it means that person is bloated to the core. So, the person will be explaining to you what you're seeing, obviously, and then you're seeing the bump coming out. I mean, not bump coming out. You're seeing, obviously, a lot of residue from, the feces area, because it's actually cleaning out your whole gut system. So, obviously, so we are talking about some that could have been there for years, stuck somewhere. Even some people have this high belly fat, high belly, as in immediately after the breast area, the belly is this high, and you don't know what, my God, some of it could actually be linked to, if there is no other thing, you're fine. And I'm not talking about any other family, but will be linked with bad bacteria in the flora, the gut flora area, and where a lot of bloating takes place. So you're going to see a lot of that will be extracted. And once you do that, you will first notice how your tummy has gone from like this to like half. Immediately you've done that. Then when you now finish, so immediately you now take the it's very essential. If you know you don't have microbiome, please don't do colonic irrigation. I am still a living example to someone that did not use prebiotics after colonic irrigation. It was bad. Let's not go there, but it's very, very bad. So if you don't have microbiome, don't bother. Why? Because during the colonic irrigation, it has removed both good and bad bacteria while trying to wash it. And your body needs the good bacteria. It needs it. It even still needs some bad ones, but it needs it. So it now just does not need it alone. It also needs the food for the good bacteria, so in order to multiply itself. So which makes this microbiome a fantastic, fantastic spot on probiotic and prebiotic to use. So once it's now used, it begins to, like, okay, well, oh, this place is so clean. We are meant to dirty it. It's meant to be a dirty kind of thing. And then, they keep growing because the body needs it in order for good digestion and the other likes. Then you also, so this is very great with the belly and digestive system. The customer must also take yeah, I've just mentioned that. Then they realize that no bloating, then you must be on electrolytes. So you don't want to buy those electrolyte drinks. I used to have some here. Or you are on coconut water and you are going to be on it for continuous for next 2-3 weeks. Same with the microbiome. The microbiome is also good to be taken before or just with food. Actually, when you're actually taking it as well. So your customer is happy, because what would have happened even in that 1 week if they stand on the scale, because sometimes it's not even the fat or the excess water, which is one of it, that you get through with the detox. Remember, we're also going to be talking about the other products one by one. So because of the detox and the likes, those ones are, all these lose 5 pounds in something, this kind of thing, and then it ends there. But by the time you deal with this one, man, you can even notice like 3 or 4 kg off like that. Yeah, and it's not your fat, though. We are still coming to the fat. That's just the hair. Some people up to 5 kg or more. That's just the hair you've been carrying in your belly, or the excess yucky stuff. Some people don't like chronic irrigation. You don't need to do it all the time. You want to do it once in a while. Once or twice in a year is enough. You don't want to do it all, because it has its own excesses as well. But please, you see these two things, microbiome and electrolytes, you must be on it. As in, it is a must, because it has washed off good and bad bacteria off you, including electrolytes. You do not want to put yourself in a state where your body lacks electrolytes. It is bad. I almost lost it. I'm speaking from experience. So you must do that. Okay? Another nice thing you're going to notice is your skin is popping, you're drinking lots of water, you're going to like your lighter self. It's really good. It's really good. And it's not hurting. No, it doesn't hurt. Not at all. All right. So does CBD oil, oh, sorry about that. So that brings us to the end end of microbiome, which is part of the biome family. So you can extend this kind of value for your customer in order for them to want to, like, okay, I want this, and because this one, I want to introduce you the first three set that is very important. I know the company has written ways in which we can use it, and which is good. But you see, if we don't do it in a not in this strategic form I'm introducing to the team right now, the likelihood some people will tell you, "Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I am. Oh, it's not working." Is higher than is working if you follow this strategy. So as much as they've given me a template, they've given me what to use, which is like the normal process in which they have created it. There is a strategy you can roll out with actually with it, and it gives you the best form of how it works. So you want to make sure that, so if you want to do this, for you want to go extra, if you don't have that opportunity to do the colon irrigation, there's another name. It starts with E. Earlier when I bring you on, please remind me, it starts with E. That one is the one you can do in your bathroom yourself if you can. If not, I'm sure there are nurses that does it in Nigeria as well. Anyway, it starts with E. I'm trying to remember what it's called. So that's also, but if you don't, you could just take the microbiome and use the detox, and you get it. But if you have people with belly problem, please make sure you give them this. That's the first trick. So if you see something, tummy was very big, how did you do it? My dear, some people have gone through this process. Okay, but please ensure you have your microbiome. All right, so that's brings us to the end of that, and we're quickly going into this part of it that I said I was going to update everybody. We found out this information thanks to Amaka as well, and one of our lovely customers who was trying to check how far with this CBD oil, So does CBD oil expire? The truth is, if we sit down to think about, does oil really expire? Oil takes a long time to expire if stored correctly. So how do I store my CBD oil? My CBD oil should be stored in a dark, cool area. You don't want it where the sunlight, is popping, even where sun is, or even the light in the room. If you can avoid it to be in a corner, try and do it. So because the longer it's in that cool, that place, the longer it wouldn't go rancid. So the CBD oil, as much as it has expiry date, it's actually it will expire within, it's only supposed to expire within 3 years of manufacture. So if I look at my CBD, okay, so I have one here, and the CBD is telling me, okay, this expiry is 0 to 20. Okay, obviously that would be 28th of February. Yeah, 28th of February. So what I want to do is look at my because this is made, I think, 2019. Look at the manufacturer, and sometimes how do I look at the manufacturer, get the manufacturer date if it's not on it? Bear with me, let me see. Is it on the pack? No. Okay, this one is old, so maybe it has scrapped off. So what I want to do is, you see this scan here, sorry, the QR code here. I hope you can see it. Yeah, just put your phone on it, and then it gives you all the information you need. Then all you need to do is count. So CBD oil that it was made last year, or even 2020, for instance. So if you have CBD oil made in 2020 and it is kept in a cool, dark area, it's still very valid to be used. 2022, depending on when. If it was January, even January, it's even 2 years, it's still within it. So you want to count that. So that's what they're saying. So if stored correctly, the CBD oil, if stored incorrectly, sorry, if it's not stored correctly, if it's where every noise dark, everything is sun shining, kind of beside the window, kind of thing, it will break down prematurely, and the carrier oil could go rancid. So carrier oil go rancid means it has funny taste, discoloration. Sugar feeling is when sometimes you open it and it has those blob, like, how it's not sugar feeling, actually actually call it crystallization, that's at the top, just like how you have in some cases with honey as well. Yes, and it doesn't smell nice and all that. So that's what happens. So, but this is your argument when it comes to someone wanting to argue that with you. So you want to have what affects the shelf life. So Obviously, what affects the shelf life or what makes it go rancid is, it's about the oxygen, the heat, the UV light, the humidity in the room as well. So, all those things could also change, but you want it to be in a cool, dark area. Proper storage means protecting the oil. Now, what exactly goes rancid is the caviar oil used. For those who do not know, CBD oil is actually very watery, as in CBD oil alone. Now, for it to be well absorbed, is why they use for mpox product, why they use the hemp seed oil for, as we don't use any of those other ones. Okay, and that's just it. That's what we have in there. That's all. The MCD and CBD, that's what we have in there. And we have great number of it. We do not have more than what is one. And that's why, our product works and people keep coming to buy because it works. What you find out, some people, their product, yes, they will say the two is inside, they could even call it 5,000 milligrams, but the percentage of CBD oil is so minute. And, and then as much as, it was cheaper, it's not working. So they keep coming back to us. So that's why we have a very, very good one. Very good one. So this is the argument, and this is where I round up tonight's meeting. So we want to quickly go on to meet Elia. Did I share my screen? Like, okay, I shared. So I'm about to Elio, are you on? So that I bring you on. Okay, someone is on here. On Elio. Elio, where are you? All right, let me check. I have seen. Okay, someone said my voice is low. Well, it's actually on the high side from this angle. So I'm thinking maybe it's from your side. Elio, can you please come back on? You are on, so you come and give us the update on the on Josh's yeah. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Yeah, we can hear you.
I cannot hear
So
you.
we can hear you, so you just talk. Okay, we can hear
Can't
you.
hear you.
All right, so let me excuse you to
Okay.
have the floor. Hello, what's up? Oh, somehow I think she went off. All right, let me use the opportunity. Do you have any question? Please type it. Please type. Oh, compliment of the season, Miss Sabare. How are you? Ulcer patients. Well, funny enough, there was nothing with ulcer patient they do. Yes, they can. I didn't share my screen. I can't believe it. I did all that presentation. I wasn't sharing my. I cannot believe I did that. I can't believe it. I thought I was speaking.
No, darling, you are not. You are not sharing my
Oh, and
screen.
nobody sent me a
So
text
just listen
message.
to you waving your hands and talking.
All right, have fun. Update us, please.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Elio Ajibore. I am affiliate with My Daily Choice. I used to do training and updates many years ago, and or a few years ago, and I'm going to start trying to do them again now. And what I am doing, but before I start that, Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and a good New Year, and have had a very productive week this week. We had a corporate update from Josh and Jenna's, who we know are the founders and CEO of My Daily Choice. And what I wanted to do today was actually just share with you the significance of those updates, or even just bring those updates to your attention because you may not have had the time to listen to the replay. But even though I've updated, or I am going to be updating you shortly, it would be good that you go and listen to the replay for yourself and fill in any blanks that I may have possibly missed or go over what I've covered. So basically, what are the updates? As we know, for those of us that have been with MDC for many, many years now, we have had lots of transitions with our back office, with the website, where Josh and Jenna just have so much passion for the business that they want to make the website and everything in terms of what we use and what our customers have access to be very user friendly and accessible. And so what is happening now is that Josh is having a project which he calls I think it's called MDC 2.0. So they're developing now their own IT software specifically, not just for My Daily Choice, but also for network. This update, this software is created specifically with network marketing in mind. So it's going to be very user friendly. It's going to be very accessible. It's going to help you as a business partner, as an affiliate, to be able to navigate and direct your customers where they need to go quickly without any fuss. So just to break that down, what that actually means, let me get down to business. So I'm going to be looking down because I'll be looking at my notes, but I'll also be looking at to look at who's online. So basically what they're going to do is transform the whole of our website to an e-commerce site. So this is not something like Shopify. It's Shopify enhanced specifically for the network marketing industry. So the website now will not only have products, the products on there, but what they're going to do is have all the products, all the brands on one page. So what does that mean? And what do I mean by products on one page? As affiliates, we know that every time we want to do the daily sprays, we have to go into one section of the website in order to see the daily sprays. Then when we want to do the topicals and the tinctures, we have to go on another page. So what Josh explained in his call was that everything's going to be on one site. So you can pick from anything, whether it's mantra oils, whether it's CBD oils, whether it's the sprays, you're going to be able to pick any one of those products and put them all in the same shopping cart. And for those of us who do orders for customers or have had tried to or even had to help our customers do those orders, you know what the significance of this means, to be able to shop at one time, put everything in the cart all at once, irrespective of what the 9 brands are, and you can put it in the shopping cart and pay again once and for all. So that is a fantastic upgrade, or will be a fantastic upgrade once it's applied. Then what they're also going to do is that the system will be able to auto track your IP address. So you'll be able to, so you won't be seeing products that are not in your country at all. So long as the IP address knows you're in Nigeria or it knows you're in the UK, it will just show you the products for your country. So that's another update there. And also it will help the customers more so than the affiliates, because when your customer goes online, they won't now have to be selecting things, their country before they can start shopping. What it means is that when your customer now has your link, when they register, if they're not an existing customer already, then every product that is available in the UK, Nigeria, in the US will just show that country specific information and nothing else. So then that makes the website even simpler to use. So I'm quite excited about that. Also, another fantastic I'm sorry, you can see me beaming because I'm so excited at these changes. Another fantastic thing that's going to be happening with the back office, not the back office, with our website, is that whenever you are on a phone call talking to your potential prospect or customer, you can actually build what they call the shopping cart for them. So if you've recommended CBD oil, or you've recommended brain spray, or you've recommended something as a gift, then what you will do is create a shopping cart for them. The system will allow you to put their contact details in that shopping cart, and then you can email it to them directly. And I think, don't quote me, you'll be able to text that shopping cart details to your prospective customer. And what will happen there is that if that, and so number one, what will happen is that once that prospective customer has all the things that you have recommended and anything you've upselled to them, then they'll be able to see that at a glance, and then they'll be able to pay for it straight away once they fill in their billing details. In addition to that, if they do not go back to it, so maybe they got sidetracked, they've had to do something else, they can't place the order there and then, the system will also give them what is called an abandoned cart reminder. So they actually will have technology within the system that will see that the customer that you have set up and provided a shopping cart full of the things that you've suggested, they'll be able to remind them. The system will be able to automatically remind them without any input from you that they've abandoned the shopping cart. Do they still want to do that shopping? And that is fantastic, because you can spend so long talking to customers, and then maybe they're not necessarily IT literate, or now because they have to keep going through the different sections of the different brands to be able to see the products that you recommend, they get fed up. But because everything is now in that shopping cart, then they'll be able to shop easily, and it makes it more that it streamlines our business. So that's a very good thing that's coming into operation very soon. Also, customers, they're updating the system in such a way that customers will be able to search a section in the shopping cart to see what the latest promotions are. So normally on our back office, the promotions are running on the top of the website, but this time now they're going to have a section specifically which will tell you the latest promotions for that month. So with those promotions now, you can also let your potential customer that these promotions are there, and all they have to do is click on the menu tab and be able to see what's available there. So that's another good thing. So basically, all these changes really are making our website now operating more like an e-commerce site for us, and it's going to make shopping for potential customers, even for ourselves, much easier. Now, in terms of the back office from a business perspective, for those of us that are for the affiliates, there are going to be changes to the reporting so that they're actually much more detailed. So they're going to be more enhanced reports. So they're going to be, like me, for my team, for example, if I want to see the total sales on my own personal sales, I'll be able to run a report. I'll be able to run a report on my volume. I'll be able to run a report on the top earners within my team, and also run rank reports, which is really good, because normally you'll just see maybe your first level reports, and then you won't be able to see your team in its entirety. So now they're going to break that down. Also, what is very good is that they're, and I'm excited about, is that they will attach a live chat icon on each of those people within your team. So that's your downlines and your downlines. Everybody will have a live chat option. And if they need to help, or they want to talk quickly, then they'll be able to use that live chat option as well. Also, what they have done is that they've released or they've put in a new release within the system, which enables me, for example, as an upline, to be able to have the contact details of everybody within our team. Before, again, it was restricted to the first level, but now Jenna had been requesting that apparently for quite some time, and now they're putting it in the system whereby you can see the contact details of all the people in your team, and that if you want to be able to speak to them or on your downline's behalf, just encourage them, welcome them to the team, etc. You'll be able to see those details without your downline having to pass you those details. So that's another good thing. Also, there's going to be reports and trackers for you to monitor your bonus trackers. So for yourself personally, your monthly bonuses as well, because everybody wants to see what their monthly bonuses have been over time. And also, it will give you a report or show you statistics or information about how many shares you have within the company if you've gone, been successful in the global bonus pool. So that's quite exciting. What does everybody think about that so far? Well, I'm sure I'll see everybody's comments later because I'm looking through the StreamYard page. I'm not looking at Facebook, so it's different. Now, also, they're going to set up a training portal. So that training portal is going to be more live training, they've said. So it's not going to be recorded so much, but it's going to be live streamed, so you'll be able to see that. Then there is some fantastic additions here. One of them is what they call a prepaid code. And what that means is it's almost like a gift card. So if you have customers, you know their birthdays, or friends, you know their birthdays, or it's an anniversary or something like that, you can actually, on your back office, pay in advance. So you either put £20, £30, £50 as a voucher and gift it to them so that they could come back and spend it buying My Daily Choice products. Now, why is that a good thing? Because you're running a business, you want your friends and your family, your business associates, to be buying things from you. So if you're buying them gift cards from ShopRite or TK Maxx here in the UK, then that's money that's going away from you. If you can gift a prepaid code to somebody, then it means that even if you haven't given them the full amount, they will have to top it up in order to buy a product to try. And hopefully you've already talked to them about the products so that they know which is the best option. So for example, maybe you want to gift somebody for a birthday some of the cosmetology products. So you will buy a gift code associated with cosmetology so that they could buy that. Or maybe you want to treat them to the Mantra Spa stuff, then you buy the gift codes, a prepaid code that's associated with the spa stuff so that they can try that. And of course, when the person tries what they've bought and is good, through word of mouth especially, what happens? You get repeat custom. So there you go. So they're really trying to not only invest in us, but also help us invest in our future customers so that they too can reinvest in us and that we always benefit one way or another. I just love this company. It's so amazing what Josh and Jenna are doing and how God has provided them such innovation that now they want to be the top of their game. This e-commerce site that they're talking about and that they're setting up, there is nothing like it at all. Within network marketing, yes, you've got the Amazon site, yes, you have the Shopify site, but this site is so enhanced that, and specifically to the network marketing industry, specifically to My Daily Choice, you just can't go wrong. Also, what they've said is that they're going to change the lead capture pages. You know, a lot of different lead capture pages, but they're saying that many of the lead capture pages that they have don't convert highly. And by conversion, what that means is that they're not used frequently. People don't find them attractive or don't want to connect with those pages. So what they're going to do is reduce the lead capture pages to just the pages that are relevant, that actually have a high conversion rate, so that we focus on those and not anything else, which is a good thing, and actually streamlines the business. Now, another exciting thing that's just really I was talking to Yenny and I was literally out of my chair with excitement. They are going to also do live streams with social selling. Now, what does that mean? Because when they initially told me, I thought, what is it talking about? So picture this. You've seen many times where Yenny, our phenomenal leader and trainer, has talked about brain spray. She talked about the detox products today, for example, and she's been doing training. The system that Josh is going to be overseeing and is developing with people as we speak is going to be set up in such a way that we can set up a live stream within our back office. Yeah. And what we do, just as we would have done on Facebook or Zoom, you will type in the topic, send out the link. This would be you'll be able to do the same, but the difference is that you can have up to 100,000, if you know 100,000 people on your live stream, as well as your team specifically, your whole team specifically, being notified that a live stream is going to take place. In addition to that, you will be able to pick your products that you are talking about, so that will be displaying while you're having the live stream. How awesome is that? So you'll be talking just as I'm talking now, and if I was talking on brain spray, you'll see everything related to brain spray. So you'll see a picture of brain spray, you'll see the product description of brain spray, you'll see the key benefits, everything, all just on a carousel showing live while you're talking, right? And excuse me. And it means then for your customer, they don't have to, if you're telling them to look at your link or whatever, they don't have to come out of the page to be able to see the products. They will be able to see the products while you are speaking. And that is a game changer, people. You cannot even joke with that. So you have your back office, you've logged in, you set up your live stream call for the day that you want, set up your topic, you pick your products in preparation for the day the live stream goes live, and you then are able, and it will, once it's all set up, it will give you a link people forward, so you can deposit the link on Facebook, you can deposit the link on Instagram, you can deposit the link on WhatsApp, so on all your social media platforms, in order to invite those you want to invite, as well as your whole team, just your team specifically, knowing that you're doing that live stream. So that is fantastic, guys. So that is really something to be looking forward to. So that's what they mean by live stream and social selling. So what else was there? The MDC Janus app as well, they're going to be taking that in-house, and that's part of their product development, IT development. At the moment, the MDC Janus that you can download, which is a free app, will still be free, but it's run by a third party. But Josh has got these technology experts that will actually create one specifically for MDC. So MDC will own it. Just like the Mark Zuckerberg owns Facebook, Josh Zwagel and Jenna Zwagel are going to own the IT systems and the IT platforms in which our business run on. So everything is in-house. And the good thing with this app, I don't know if you've noticed, for any of you who have used the MDC JNS app, when you're trying to log onto your back office, you have to log in separately. But apparently with this new app, as soon as you log in, you see full access to your back office and everything you would have done if you had logged on your back office, so you wouldn't have to re-log in again to be able to see that. So that's another brilliant idea and updates to come. Also, Jenna let us know, and I should actually say that while Josh is going to be concentrating on dealing with this IT project and software development for this new e-commerce website that we're going to be party to, Jenna will actually now be running the whole of My Daily Choice while he's doing that. So that's another change that you will need to know. Then also Jenna, during the update, she let us know that the presentations that that we're dealing with all the time, the PDF presentations, they're not going to be doing that anymore, because she said as soon as they post those presentations out, within 60 days they're obsolete. So what they're going to do is have presentations in video format. So now it's going to move to more storytelling. It's going to focus on more on why you would choose Daily Choice, or why you should consider choosing My Daily Choice, why you will benefit as a member and why you would benefit as an affiliate. So they're going to look at the storytelling in different social settings. So if you're somebody who's elderly, then they're going to be looking at it or telling the story from the perspective of the fact that now you're trying to save for retirement, you just want an easy life, etc. If you're a student, they'll be looking at, well, look at additional income or attracting you to want to join to have additional income while you're a student, etc., etc. So the whole of the presentations are going to change. So they're going to update the presentations to incorporate cosmetology, etc. But that presentation will be obsolete within 60 days. So be mindful of that and watch out for that. Now, when is this all going to happen? Josh suggested, and I said ideally he wants that implemented, or he's working towards April, especially when the sale is going to happen in April, but he's not guaranteeing that. That's what he's working towards. So that will be really good if he can do that. And what I would suggest to you as affiliates is just keep your ear to the ground so that you can actually start promoting the fact that these changes are happening for your customers' benefit, or potentially your existing downlines as well as your potential downlines, so that they have something to look forward to, because this is a phenomenal change. It's not just one part of the system, it's everything. So there's one seamless transaction, whatever you're doing, whether you're looking from a business perspective to forecast how things are going to go for your team and on what you need to lead your team, or how you would acquire more customers. With this new e-commerce website, once it's in effect, you will be attracting customers like you wouldn't believe, because it will be so much more user friendly, and there will be a lot less explanation for you to have to do when you're recommending products and the like. So now finally, sorry, I've been going on for a long time, but I'm coming to the conclusion now. There is the promotion for January. So for us as affiliates, if we're trying to attract customers, they have a weight loss challenge with the Body Melt products. So what has happened, or if you want your customers to participate for the month of January, they will need to bring on board three customers in January and 3 customers in February to qualify for the prize in March, and that prize for the January promotion for customers on the weight loss challenge will be a home gym kit, as well as some free product. So I don't know if the free product is going to be free product within the body melt range or other products, but they said free product. Then the second promotion, which is for affiliates, again, it's three affiliates in January and 3 affiliates in February in order to qualify to possibly, she said, get the home gym, but also to be featured in Business for Homes, I think it was. And so their MDC in March will do a free feature of you and your business. And that will actually create awareness of people knowing that you are an accredited affiliate with My Daily Choice. And also you'll get £100 bonus in addition to that. So that's it from me. I hope you found the updates exciting. And that's
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
free to.
Oh, what happened? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the update. So there are lots of exciting things happening with My Daily Choice. You're at the right company where they are thinking hard and they are moving with the trend. Um, they obviously we have a young at heart millennial as our CEO, so definitely we are on the ball. So what you need to do is to see how you want to learn and join that trend. If you don't create time to learn, you'll be thrown off the bus, and that's the truth. So create 30 minutes a day to want to study the MDC Genius, or you want to study, some of these new things. And obviously, is working on the website already. He's working on the website, on the new back office. So you're going to be seeing some changes, like she said, quite exciting. The one that we can actually see, the ranks and everybody on the system, where you can actually, well, this person needs a little bit more push. They could sell something and hit the rank, and things like that. So really good. I really do apologize for doing a presentation. I had my PowerPoint ready. I didn't know I was just reading the PowerPoint for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the presentation again, not now, obviously, and I'll put it on so that it should just be like a presentation for the microbiome. So because we're going to be taking it in little bits. So I should be here again on Tuesday for another one. So, but what we want to do is to see how we can get a lot, keep pushing for the weight loss product, because that's what sells now. And I'm going to say I'm also going to push some of the other ones as well in terms of flyers for those who are not really interested in selling weight loss products. So there's something you're also pushing. So, so that we can be able to have the, but I'm not going to go like away without saying this. Please, it's time to come out of your shell. It's time to start doing videos. The more people see you online, be it TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And obviously, we're also going to be having our meetings in the new live stream in our own stuff as well. The My Daily Choice one, which is also good. So, but you want to start connecting with your customers, or with they want to start knowing what you're doing, why you're doing it, why have you been saying the same thing. That's if some people are saying the same thing for that long. And I know a lot of people also had issues with compliance. The truth is, compliance is doing their job. As much as it is frustrating, you clean out what they say and you continue. And that's why, if you notice, most of the flyers, I have the FDA. I try to, not to say anything that would really, kind of keep using some words. And the truth is, I'm seeing that they are actually seeing me. They are seeing me. So if they are seeing me, you are fine. If they tell me to remove, then they tell you to remove. Maybe the old ones, though, but we are all trying to speak English now. We are speaking English now. And sometimes I'll start using some of our pidgin language as well. I think I'm going to do that. Pidgin language it is. So we're going to do that. And some, if I have to write it in Yoruba language self, or even find Igbo language to write on it, they don't know what we are written on. So, so that's how we're going to start marketing. It's by fire by force. You have to make money this year, and it starts right about now. So you want to start getting online. If you don't want to do live, do a quick one and post. Okay. So have a fun filled evening. We'll meet again on Tuesday. So we'll pick on the next one. I told you about the three first one and the strategy for the biomilk. So we meet again on Tuesday. Have a very good night. Cheers. It's your girl, Yemi.